Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's Italy taking on Washington. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
In the air, out towards right center. Judge makes the grab, one away. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jacob Marcy.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
And it's even up.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's David Fletcher. Foul ball there. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. One out and a runner at second. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. And a 1-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Betts whips it to first. And that'll do it. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And getting the start, Nick Lodolo.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. There's a strike. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. Cut out and missed, struck him out. One away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Will Smith to the plate. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped left side. Birdie over to second for 1. And that's 2. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now, John Birdie. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now at the plate, Jack Caglione.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Second inning here, no score. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground to third. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dyken Park. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Harper.
So Harper stands in. Lodolo winds and deals. Swing and a foul out of play.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout getting this far down to the order. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now the count is even.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Trout on the move. The sliding play at short to first, and that's a great play for the out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe. Ball to strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
So the batting order turns over. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hit in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Line drive. Zips it to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Now batting, the
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Kyle Tucker.
Runner on the go. Cut out and miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Witt at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. Going to count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging
David
in,
Fletcher.
David Fletcher. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman is under it.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick.
Now
Front
batting,
shoulder
first
open,
baseman,
backside
Vinny
collapsed a little
Pasquantino.
bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one not close. 3-2 now. Popped up. Betts brings it in, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And we're back. And up to the plate is
catcher,
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
1-1 now. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Right side, Fletcher whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off,
pitcher's
third
duel so
baseman,
far. Here's how the
John
starters have performed up to this point. This one in the air, right field. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 18.
And now the DH, Jack Caglione. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
So up next, Jacob Marcy. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. 2 outs. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trout.
Right fielder Mike Trout.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Trout on at first, nobody out. On the ground to third, Birdie. Over to Fletcher.
That's an out.
Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Byron Buxton. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Second baseman, Mookie
Betts will make his way to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Turns and fires to Betts. Buxton on the run. No throw, safe at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. And he tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Dives and it gets by.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
To first, might be 2. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Back here at Dyken Park. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, 2 now. Stays alive. Out to short, Lopez. The throw to first, and Witt is out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Ball inside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher. The 1-1. This to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Step off throw to first. Fletcher back on a dive. Yeah, that's fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, John Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate.
Two balls, one strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Over to first and he saved. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the DH, Jack Paglione.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And there's a foul ball. Two outs.
I got 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jacob Marcy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard hit, right side. Betts whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. And we still have no score. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Judge waits. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Here's Mike Trout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one fouled off. Line to right, base hit. Judge around second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Joey Cantillo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly, nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
And here is Byron Buxton. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. Lopez whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees have the lead, 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game, and now Jacob Marcy. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That misses.
Ball
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bednar also getting ready. High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hit to right. Judge makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Here's Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Kyle Tucker. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Clayton Kershaw.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now, Sal Frelick. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Bats up with it. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hit in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, David Fletcher. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Anthony Volpe.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Kershaw is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.